How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we got a very special clear for the Power Beyond Super Saiyan mission using our boy Super Trunks. You knew we had to do it, right? I mean, he is our character, and of course, he is on the Power Beyond Super Saiyan category. So, including him, we got two other characters. We got Super Saiyan 3 STR Goku and the STR Super Vegeta, who's actually surprisingly good for this fight, considering how short it is. And the fact that he only has to deal one big attack, he doesn't have to take too much extra damage from him. But as you can see, like, Kid BUU comes out the gate swinging, right, with that 600k attack. So the idea behind this this mission for Power Beyond Super Saiyan is I really wanted to do it without using any new units, but also using our boy Super Trunks, and I think we can pull it off here. We're not necessarily trying for the no item run here. Specifically with this team, I think it's kind of hard. There is a way to do it with no items by using the 5 Usher strategy in Super Trunks, but we're not going to do that here. We want to actually have a little bit of fun here, so we're pulling this off. The STR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, if you don't have him, you can probably just swap him out for like the AGL Super Easy A1, and just know that he's not gonna deal any damage in the second phase. But all you really need him to do is just dodge and wait for Super Trunks to do and Vegeta to do their thing here. So nice. So there we go. We got the guard. That was the thing I was concerned about, and one of the things that was taking me so long to get this attempt is, right, you know, a lot of times we were missing Trunks' guard, or in a few of our other attempts, you know, people just weren't dodging when they needed to.
I've made my new form gold, so it's clear who's sitting atop the pecking order. And to simplify things even further, let's call this Golden Frieza, shall we?
Alrighty, so Frieza is surprisingly on Trunks' lead, and he's mainly here to tank that super that always comes in slot 2, that 2.2 million super. And honestly, if there weren't so many attacks in slot 2 there, I probably would not have just used that Ghost Usher. I probably would have saved it. However, with Trunks, you know, I just... 21 attempts. This is attempt number 21 right here. I don't know that I can handle another big risk. This has been a tough one, so we want to make sure we get the clear and show you how to beat it with our boy Super Trunks right here. So if we got to use the item, we will use it here. No problem at all. Alright, there we go. We get another super with that. I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter how many supers we do, right? The trick really here in the first phase, if you're going to blitz it, bring a bunch of characters that are AGL and additional, and that do have some high damage, and you could probably pretty easily clear the first phase, right? That is, a bunch of people have probably uploaded that video. I may upload one later showing you the blitz strategy, but for now, we're going to just do this regular strategy. So let's kick off with Trunks' active here.
No, I don't want to see it. I've seen enough.
Alright, so this goes ahead and gives us an action cancel for one attack here. Not too bad defense here. Alright, so he does raise attack defense. So I'm going to leave him in base form, and we're going to take a big risk here. We're not going to use the android's active skill, although maybe we should have. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna let Vegeta get a bunch of build by one super attacking and getting hit, right? So he can still build up that defense. I see. That is why I maybe wanted to use the android's active skill, because this might hurt. This might hurt a lot. The 3. I mean, that's not that bad for being type at disadvantage on this. I think his super starts at like 1.7, and then with every hit we do, he gets 5% stronger, up to 30% stronger, meaning his final super hits, I think, somewhere around 4 million. Like, it's kind of crazy how strong he can get. So you do actually want to avoid using characters who do additional attacks here because they can be detrimental. Vegeta has an advantage that every time he stacks, though, he has guard, so he can kind of keep pace with Kid Buu's attack raises, so it's kind of a non-issue for him. But for other characters, it can become a problem really quickly, which, like, for this team, not as easy to pull off, right? But you could theoretically bring a team full of attack lowerers that are on the category and clear it as well. So let's go ahead and use that second Usher now, and because of that risk we took, we are below the HP threshold to transform, or not transform, but to use Trunks' active next turn. So we need to hope we can heal with the orbs here. Alright, I think that's more than 60%, so I think we're good here. Super Vegeta is surprisingly good for this fight with his guard that he gets for the first couple of turns, especially since, right, fighting Kid Buu, you need high damage characters, but you also need characters who don't do a lot of additionals, right? A lot of additionals are actually very, very detrimental to a team here in this fight. So there we go. So, like, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, high damage, right? Not many additionals, which means, right, he's not as exposed, after he attacks. Same with Super Vegeta, right? Same applies. Alrighty, here we go. So, we have the setup for this turn. This is perfect. So, let's transform Vegeta.
Oh, you need more than calculations to understand us SAIYAN.
Alrighty, perfect. So, now that we got the Super Saiyan links, we can go ahead and do this with Trunks.
No, I don't want to see it. I've seen enough.
Beautiful. And now we get that Ghost Usher effect and no attacks this turn on our boy. We're not going to use Vegeta's active here, right? Simply because on the off chance we don't kill here or on the next turn, because I'm not really sure how. This is the farthest I've gotten with this team, so ooh, nice, 14 million, love throwing that around. I'm not sure if we're gonna deal enough to finish him off here. If we do, great. And then yeah, okay, looking at the damage, I kind of feel like we should have used Vegeta's active skill. Oh yeah, because we could have totally killed him here with Vegeta throwing out a 13 million, yeah. The Super Saiyan Vegeta here is actually, even though he's doing a ton of additionals, is actually really good for the later parts of this fight, simply because his additionals are getting more powerful the lower HP that Kid Buu gets, right? So you can see, like, with each successive attack, we're getting extremely powerful. Look at that, beautiful. All right. Frieza can actually be kind of helpful here, one, because it's short and because of his damage reduction, but two, on his 12 key, he lowers attacks, alright? Like, after a couple, like, if you had other attack lowers plus Frieza, you could easily kind of outpace his attack lowering. Alright, sweet. We get the other Super Saiyan Trunks transformation. Alright, let's do Super Vegeta's active.
Looks like I'm a little too much for you to handle now, aren't I? I am Super Vegeta!
Alrighty, and Trunks is now.
No, I don't want to see it. I've seen enough.
Beautiful. Alright, so pretty sure Trunks is gonna finish this for us. And we got a nice little full heal here, too. Perfect. Alright, so 11 million. So this is a 55% friend here, so I did put out a request before the before we hopped in for you guys to set your Trunkses, and many of you guys responded oh so kindly by dropping yours in the chat, and really appreciate it. It did help us clear. I know some of you guys were worried that it wouldn't, since it was since they're only 55%. So thank you guys for those of you who put him out there. You did help us get this clear, and it did take us 21 attempts to get this, but we did finally get it, and I had to do it with this. Everybody's got their clear. Like I've seen a couple clears with, the Blue Duo or the 9th anniversary teams, but this is our channel. I had to clear it with this, and of course we got to screenshot that so we can post it up later. But we had to make our first clear with the Super Trunks, so we did it, and surprisingly it was actually kind of fun to actually pull off, right? Like I said before, if it weren't for the Power Beyond Super Saiyan mission, we could actually do the same thing, but throw out the 5 Ghost Duster strategy, and it can work, but I know the last time we did it, many of you guys didn't have the units to make that strategy work, so we went with this setup, and it works just well. Trunks threw out some big boy numbers, and it was great. So guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below let us know, what team did you use to clear the Power Beyond Super Saiyan mission? Did you go with our boy Super Trunks, or did you come up with your own mix? Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.